All right. All right. The one who killed Sakura was Sakura herself.
My
Did you got the SNES Classic?
existence.
So fucking small. It's so small. I can't get over how small it is. Okay, we're done here.
What did you say?
So, that's the whole truth? I see. But there's still one thing I don't understand.
Come on.
Hina, why did you try to cover up what happened? If the truth hadn't come to light, you would have died along with the rest of us.
What are you thinking?
And yet why did you do that?
Don't be mean.
Yeah, we almost died there.
What is this?
How much was it? 70 quid? 60 quid? I think when I ordered it, it was like 60 or 70 quid. I ordered it like when it was first put on order, about in like July or June, something like that. I ordered it because that's exactly what I wanted. What? I mean, the reason Sakura died is because all of you pushed her into a corner. You all killed her, so that's why I couldn't let her be the only one who died. What? How did we do that?
What?
You don't mean you were gonna take us all with you? We have to atone for our sins. Because everyone, even me, we all killed her. We all have to pay for our crimes. What? Serious? That's... Yeah, no, there's like a lot of the games on there I really wanted to play. Like, I have them already, honestly, but I just kind of want them all on a big thing to do. It's easy, and I can stream them as well. But easy to stream them and stuff. I don't know. Not really sure why I wanted one, honestly. Yeah, I don't know. It's kind of something I wanted.
What is
You still don't understand? Then let me explain. Do you realize how much despair Sakura was carrying with her when she died? Look at this. Such brutality has made me desperate. So instead of just waiting to be killed, I'll do it by my own hands. Man, I found it on the ground in front of the rec room. It's Sakura's suicide note. Suicide note? Thinking back, I should have seen it coming. Damn, man. He's getting dog. It was right after Genocide Jack had attacked me. Could we sell it for big money if I decided I don't want it anymore? I suppose. Probably never will, but I could do that. I've played Star Fox 2 before. On like a ROM from a while ago. It's a pretty good game, actually. I don't know how much more different that version is than the one I played. But it was good. Sakura got mad and stormed out of the nurse's office. I ran out after her and... Sakura, calm down. You don't have to worry about me. I'm fine. I can't calm down. I don't care if I suffer for this. It's my fault after all. But now you're suffering because of me.
No forgiveness.
You tried to protect me, but because of me...
I can't forgive
My
this.
closest friend got hurt. Sakura.
I...
Because of me. My friends are all going to kill each other. That is all my responsibility. Oh, I got to turn the lights on. Sakura thought she was responsible. She thought everything was her fault, which is why she wanted to find some way to get everyone to forgive her. So she asked to meet with them. You asked to meet with those three? You can't. Don't you see how dangerous that is? Don't worry. I just want to talk to them.
But,
Talk about what? Listen, don't do it. If they all gang up on you at once, even you...
Hina,
Please don't think of things like that. They're not my enemy.
they're friends.
Oh, God. Sakura. She clearly believed. She completely believed in all of us. If you just talked to her, you would have understood she was a friend to all of us. And yet... You trampled all over her feelings, and then you did the unthinkable. No, I was just like a misunderstanding, you know?
what are you saying?
Don't stand there and call it a misunderstanding. She believed in you, and you wouldn't even listen to what she had to say. Without asking a single question, you tried to kill her. Do you have any idea how desperate she was seeing you act like that? That's what a suicide note means. So instead of just waiting to be killed, I'll do it by my own hand.
Why?
That's how far you pushed her.
Huh?
Sakura, what happened to you?
Hina,
Hina, you came. Wait right here, I'll help you out.
Hina,
Hina.
Huh?
Huh? I'm so glad I got to meet you. What's wrong, Sakura? Why are you talking like that?
I have a favor to ask.
Huh?
Favor?
Some protein.
Just give me that sweet protein. Can I ask you? Yeah, if you got it, just hang on. I'll be right back. That was the last conversation that I had with her. I went to the chem lab to get the protein she'd asked for. When I got there, I saw the powder. And that's when I realized. I saw that someone had taken something from the poison shelf. Sakura. So I ran back to the rec room as fast as I could. But by the time I got there, it was already too late. Sakura!
Please.
Let me in. Please open the door.
Why? Why?
Why did she have to die? She had weakness just like any other person. If she got cut, she bled. If someone hurt her, she felt it. That weakness, that's normal. And yet,
Why?
you all blamed her. I bet you BQ is going to say something dickish to the max now. I tried to protect her and I suffered for it. And that just added to the weight she had to carry. And I didn't even realize it. Hina. We killed her. All of us. So give me some protein. That's the hell of the hell of the last words. Give me some protein. I was turned into a corner and we murdered her.
Why?
People like us shouldn't be allowed to live. That's where you tried to lead us astray. You did your best to make us arrive at the wrong conclusion during the quest trial. Sakura died hating all of us. I wanted to free her of her regrets. But even that got found out, and in the end, I wasn't able to do anything for her. I could never face her after this.
Hey!
I'm sorry to interrupt when you're about to deliver the final tearjerker, but it's just taking so long. I'm about to fall asleep over here. I mean, do you really think you have any idea what Sakura was actually thinking when she died?
What is this?
Did you say?
Everything you said is nothing but your interpretation, right? Your own opinion on what her suicide note meant?
What are you saying?
Of course I know what she was thinking, because her and me...
In other words,
Well, what I'm really trying to say is...
yes, indeed.
Don't you think the entire foundation is shaky? What if it was really like this?
What the heck?
What is that?
Of course.
Isn't it obvious?
Yep.
A suicide note. Sakura's suicide note.
What? But Hina already...
Too bad.
Oh, I wrote that one. It was all me, baby.
It's
This is the one Sakura addressed to Hina and put in her room.
What then? You lied to me?
unbelievable.
Oh, don't say lie. It makes it makes it sound so dirty. I just thought I'd liven things up a bit.
Well, now, well,
I can't
now,
help it if you
well,
totally
well,
took
now.
my little scribbles at face value. I didn't even have Sakura's signature on it.
You filthy little... Wow, man. Jesus. Dude, what a dick.
I'm not filthy. I didn't do anything. Did I falsify evidence? Did I affect the outcome of the class trial? The case played out between you and you alone. You were the ones jerking each other around. Heck, even if the will had factored in, it still would have been between you guys. So what's the problem? This is all part of the production process. Okay, and scene. Cut.
And
So then what did she write in her real suicide note?
what are you gonna
I'm glad
do?
you asked. For your benefit, I shall read it using my melodic, angelic, harmonic narrator voice.
Hey, hey!
But you know, have you ever been curious about the whole suicide note thing? Who came up with the idea of leaving a note when you kill yourself in the first place?
But hold on.
And isn't it just so unfortunate? Killing yourself is just so final, you know? You can never hear the rest of their story. The truth is lost in darkness. Gives me the willies.
Enough already.
If Monokuma was in chat, you get insta-banned for being a dick. You get insta-banned off this planet. Wait. Could you get on with it, please?
Okay, geez, talk about a buzzkill. Alright, here we go. My good friend Hina, there's something I have to tell you. I hate to do this, to do it like this, but you need to know. This is my final wish.
As you know, I've been giving information
Yo,
to
she
the
got
one who's
locked
imprisoned
in her
you
bedroom?
here.
It was our final.
Oh, is this right?
It was our first night in the strange school that the mastermind came to see me.
You see, the mastermind took control of my family's dojo and demanded I become their tool.
We're gonna get randomly written ones and one randomly voiced ones and randomly non-voiced ones. Oh,
You might see that. You might not see the importance of a dojo, but my family has watched over it for 300 years.
I couldn't let it be destroyed under my watch. So even if it meant
yes,
my
it's
own
voiced
life,
every other
I had
line.
to protect it. That's how I saw things.
However, that was my greatest weakness, and because of that, I made the mistake of giving in to the mastermind.
And what the mastermind wanted from me was nothing less than murder.
They were probably worried that until the first murder had happened, and nothing would move forward. But that neither the mastermind nor I expected was the incident involving Sayaka. At that point, the plan changed. The mastermind told me to hold off, to wait until we reached another stalemate.
However, as I lived here with all of you,
However,
The voice is... I'm losing the voice. It's good she died because I can't do the voice anymore.
as I lived here with Hina, my resolve began to weaken.
Watching everyone fight with such watching everyone fight with such despair, trying to desperately stay alive. I saw the weakness in my own heart, the mistake of succumbing to the mastermind. And more than anything,
I cannot betray those who would call me their friend.
that's how I came to feel.
So that's why Sakura...
I've made a decision. I will no longer retreat, no longer compromise, no longer regret.
Why did her eye go blue?
I've made my decision.
I thought she was like a robot with her glowing blue eyes.
I'm going to resist you.
of course, because of that, I decided to reveal her secret, which made everyone hate her. Her decision to stay true to all of you led directly to all of you hating her for it. Ironic, isn't it? Or maybe oxymoronic? Or just moronic?
Of course, I understand if you all hate me. All of this is because of my own weakness.
I'm perfectly willing to accept whatever attack you may want to make on me.
So this is my atonement for betraying you. That's what I had in mind.
But unfortunately, that's not enough. This won't end with just me accepting your hatred.
My own situation has started having an effect on more people than just me. which is exactly what the mastermind wanted when they revealed my betrayal.
My betrayal brought suspicion, disharmony. The mastermind knew that eventually it would escalate into someone murdering someone else.
Of course, I'm still responsible for that as well.
I have an obligation to get this situation under control. And to fulfill that obligation, I've decided to do it as the mastermind has commanded. I will do as I was told and commit murder.
But I've decided the one I'm going to kill is myself.
Byakuya. Byakuya, because he's a dick.
If the mastermind demands that I kill someone, then that someone will be me.
Wish they had the Japanese voice. It's way funny with the English voices. It's a lot easier to do voiceovers when you have an English voice to base it off of.
Then my dojo will be safe. And above all else, none of you will have to kill anyone.
I have the power of God and enemy by my side. Yeah! Fucking love that video.
When I die, the source of conflict among you all dies with me. For that, I'm willing to give up my life.
If it can save you, then sacrificing my own life could have no greater meaning.
Oh, your laptop's still going.
Whatever you think of me, please know that you are all my most treasured friends.
I've never had people like you in my life.
And Sakura didn't feel cornered? She didn't die hating us?
No way!
She wanted to stop us from fighting? To protect us?
Correct.
She didn't end her own life because she was weak. Quite the opposite, in fact. She was strong. Too strong. That's why she killed herself. She chose death for herself in order to protect the rest of us. To sacrifice so much, no normal person could do that.
However,
It was only her limitless strength that made it possible.
Finally, Hina, I want to apologize to you especially.
Rig, what the fuck is wrong with you?
If I can thwart the mastermind's plans, if I can keep you from killing each other, that's enough for me. This is the path that I have chosen. This is the only way I have left to distinguish myself.
You can't, don't call for bans, alright? You're not, that's not for you. That's for me and mods, alright? That's nothing to do with you.
I'm so sorry to ask you to do something so unpleasant, but I have to leave to the rest of you. Please talk to Byakuya, Toko, and Hiro on my behalf. I can't tell anyone about the plan while I'm alive, but I wanted you to understand why I'm doing this. In the end, though, I hope to show myself through actions and not words. Hopefully then they'll see.
I never saw you as my enemy. You were only ever my friend, who I wanted to help as much as possible. Hina, whatever it takes, survive. Survive along with everyone else. No matter what, just survive.
didn't understand how she felt, not at all. I thought we were close and still.
What are you gonna do?
But in the end, all her meddling was like totally pointless.
To be fair, you probably could fit that in with all the characters in the Japanese stuff, because I don't know, maybe not that much, but like I know you can one of those can represent a lot of things and stuff. Because they were saying I remember the Twitter thing with 280 characters. They were saying that like on average, I think like Japanese people on Twitter, when they type in Japanese, they tend to fill out like they use like less than half of 140 characters and stuff like that.
Uh-oh.
So she died so you guys wouldn't have tried to kill each other, but you almost ended up doing it anyway. Thanks to you, her death had no purpose at all. In fact, it was because of her stupid meddling that the rest of you nearly bit the big one.
Too bad.
She deserves all the blame. Everyone blame her. Go ahead, she deserves it. Now then, the next victim has been decided.
What do you mean next victim? Nobody here blames anyone.
Huh?
First of all, you're in the wrong for tricking Hina with that fake suicide note. And plus, Sakura's death wasn't a waste.
Say what?
Aww.
Because she made us remember. We're not enemies that hate each other. We're friends who need to work together.
You know?
Yeah, damn straight. It's all because of our misplaced hatred.
Well,
You know, I don't blame her. I can't blame her. Nobody can blame Hina either.
Ooh.
Whether or not there was a spy never really mattered. Because the one we need to destroy is you, nobody else.
What the heck? That's not how it's supposed to go. Man, anyway, are you sure about that? This killing game is a competition between all of you, remember?
Hey.
Your enemy is each other.
He's absolutely right about that.
Oh, lovely Byakuya. You understand, don't you?
This life or death elimination match, the only way to survive is to win. There can be no doubt that those are the rules of the game. Which is why I am bowing out of the game.
Huh?
naturally.
Sakura and Hina were both willing to sacrifice their own lives to deny the reality of the game. Thanks to them, it would appear that others have cast aside their fear for this game.
Don't make me.
There's no point in participating in a game which has lost its sense of excitement.
God damn, even his reasons are so fucking...
I'm only banging out because nobody else is scared anymore.
His reasoning, I don't like his reasoning.
Which is why I will no longer be participating in it.
Oh, what's going on here?
Now I have only one thing to look forward to,
It's all clear.
and that is to heap the harshest possible punishment under the one who thinks they can control me.
But Byakuya, does that mean...
Don't misunderstand. I haven't been moved by some thoughtless sentimentalism. If that's what you're thinking.
He's still a dick. I mean, okay, there was a good, like, it was like, that was kind of okay, but then his reason was like, and then I felt like,
You know, I don't really give a shit. I'm only doing this because you guys are no longer scared of the game.
his testes did drop a little bit there. Where the master goes, I go. And if the mastermind turns out to be a guy, maybe I can catch a fire. Catch a fire. Everyone?
Hey.
Well, now you can say that Sakura's death had no meaning.
Oh, how boring. But nothing good can come of this. I'm still gonna be the one having the fun time.
What the heck?
The fun time?
Anyway, let's forget about the good for nothing backstabber and get back on track.
You want me to
Here's the moment you've all been waiting for. Punishment time.
What?
Wait, but Sakura was technically the killer, right? And she's dead. You're not gonna... Is it me?
Oh, heavens no, just because the blackened is dead doesn't mean I can't just sub in whatever old student I want. Didn't I tell you? I'm very particular about the bad times one rule.
Listen up.
But I spend so much time preparing my special punishment, it'd be a shame to let it go to waste. So for the special punishment, I prepared a special guest.
A special guest?
Let's
We'll
give
get-
it everything we
What?
got. It's punishment time.
What? Oh. Oh, we already had this spoiled for us. Doesn't matter. Jesus Christ. Yeah, I think I knew he knew. Was he gonna do that to Sakura? Jesus. You suck, man. You turned him into a mangled hunk of junk.
Ew, that really took it out of me. Maybe I'll go grill up a plate of chicken. After all, they say for post-workout grump, chicken's where it's at. I'm all about the grill goodness. Fried, broiled, give me a break. The color, the smell, the succulence grilled is where it's at.
Oh man. Yeah, we know. Yeah, I already read this. I don't need to read this again.
Alter Ego's words race through my heart and soul, and my disbelief.
Oh wait, wrong one. that's Makoto. Anger turned into fury, black and muddy and boiling over. It bubbled up through my body, quickly overflowing and shooting out my mouth. How dare you? That was my friend. How dare you kill him?
What's the matter?
Huh, you were friends of a laptop? That's pretty pathetic. What's next, friends of a basketball? Shut the hell up.
Oh wait, wrong one. Shut the hell up. He wasn't just a laptop. He was my friend. And you killed him.
Is that what you call animism?
What? Animism? Animism?
We're soul drills in old things? Even like laptops? Well, you can call it whatever you want. Bottom line is, it got in my way. It was trying to find things out all sneaky.
Just as I thought.
So you finally noticed.
Actually,
Finally, no, I knew about it from the very beginning. I knew Jiro was doing something with the laptop, and I knew you were using it to analyze data. I knew exactly how it was all going to play out from the start.
What?
What are you thinking?
You knew and you were still cocky enough to let us take the plunge?
yep.
Well, I mean, the data in that laptop, it was, I guess you could call it a gift from me to you. Or maybe more like a reward, in honor of you being able to unlock something so difficult.
Hey,
So of course, I didn't care if you got access to that. But sneaking into the network was just too personal, so I had to do a little, reformatting.
I want to be able to help.
Alter Ego wanted to fight for us. He wanted to help at the risk of his own life. And for that, he was killed.
Yeah, the punishment time has made me feel a billion times better.
Very.
Experiencing a meaningless death is so soothing. It makes me remember that every low can get even lower.
No, his death wasn't meaningless either. Everybody who's died so far, the deaths of each and every one of our friends. They all make us stronger. I swear to God, someday you will pay for this.
Holy moly, you're super mad. Like, just unreasonably upset.
Well.
Okay, time to bring things to a close. Oh, but before that,
Uh-huh.
I need to read the postscript.
What?
Postscript?
Yep.
Yeah,
Yep, there's still a bit more of Sakura's note.
Huh?
Huh?
Do you have your attention? Okay then, here we go. Prepare your ears for the dulcet tones of yours truly. One thing, Hina, there's something I'd like you to tell the others. Hopefully, it will act as a clue to help you unravel the mystery of this school.
What? A clue?
Hina.
I've spoken with the mastermind off and on the whole time I've been here, and so I've learned one thing, which is the mastermind has done something to us.
Have I played Slime Rancher before? Yeah. I played it quite a lot.
I think what they've done is...
Oopsie daisy, that was a close one. Another word and it would have been hip deep in spoiler territory.
Too bad.
Okay, I don't want to ruin the surprise, so book club is dismissed for today. What?
What? She can't start with the most important bit.
It makes your brain rumble and tumble, huh? It makes you so mad you don't even freaking know, huh?
You guys?
That's the whole point, stupid. Is to get back at all of you for hardening your resolve.
Fine, but at least Sakura's note.
I could never let any of you greaseballs have it.
But
Too bad.
Sucks for you, loser. Wait, what's this?
what is it now?
There's one last line in the note.
Let me just say that this to the mastermind. I'm not gonna lay down and die. I will fight you, you bastard. No matter what. And that's seriously it.
Oh wait, it's how him saying it.
Oh, wow, a stubborn loser, huh?
She won't lay down and die? She'll fight you?
Well, whatever. Who cares what some dead musclehead has to say?
Well?
Okay, I'm out of here. You guys should try to get some rest, you know? And maybe take some time to reconsider how you approach this school life of yours. Are you sure you don't want to graduate? Can you really cut free from the regrets of the outside world? Think about that. Think long, think hard.
Those are his parting words to us before disappearing. But what was all that about? Sakura's final message, a last clue to help us solve the mystery of this school? The mastermind did something to us? Hugo said something like this before, didn't she? It was after Celeste's trial was over.
You.
What did you do? What did you do to my body?
Who?
Hey.
Yeah, I remember that. The mastermind did something to our bodies? What are they saying the mastermind did? What did the mastermind do to us? I mean, did the mastermind plan a bomb in us or something? If we try to leave the school, a sensor goes off and the bomb explodes? No, this isn't the Running Man. I've seen stuff like that in movies and comics and stuff, so it's not totally unheard of. No, I feel awful just thinking about it. I can't afford to acknowledge thoughts like that.
Yo!
So the class trial's over and Monokuma's gone.
But...
So now what do we do?
Yes.
Yeah, man, that's it there. Other than to head back up.
Um...
Yeah, okay, let's get out of here then. But I am... Hina must still feel responsible. Dial back the ego a bit, kid. The kind of mystery someone like you could pose is absolutely no threat.
Not possible.
I would never have lost to that kind of a challenge. Oh, are you kidding me? I'm talking about Kyoko and Makoto were the ones that figured everything out.
Stop talking.
Shut up. Seriously, I'm sorry. How many times do you plan to apologize? How about you make that the last one? I have reached a point where I need someone to apologize to me more than once.
Sorry.
Okay, I see what you mean. Then, I'll try.
totally wasn't normal, right? Did you just capture his flag?
No, 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 no!
I cannot accept for the existence of someone who would disturb the romance between me and Master.
What are you talking about? That's absolutely not what's happening here. Why would I ever go for a sleazeball like him?
What did you say?
Sleazeball?
That's right, I called you a sleazeball, because you are a sleazeball.
Ben, you used to have a death wish.
Oh, more biting sarcasm. No wonder you don't have any friends.
No, 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 no!
Hey, stop fighting with Master. You're making me jealous. I want the abuse. Give and take me.
I guess it's not easy for everyone to act like friends. Well, that's just how it is for now. How can anyone actually pretend to be friends with Byakuya? Dude's a massive douche. And so Sakura's class trial came to an end. We returned to the world of Hope's Peak Academy. But the story wasn't even close to over. Time kept marching on. We all went back to our rooms, and before long, night snuck up on us.
This is a school announcement. It is now 10 p.m.
Oh,
Abstract
for nighttime,
students
yeah.
open.
Yeah, every time, same thing. Nighttime descended and pulled me down along with it, down into sleep. I couldn't remember the last time I'd fallen into such a deep sleep. But the night still wasn't over for me. A voice. I could hear a voice. Wah. 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 It's Waluigi.
Waluigi.
Wake up. Wake up. Huh? The voice dragged me from slumber into hazy half-consciousness. My eyelids were like lead.
Wah.
Oh, God.
Kyoko?
Yes, it's me.
Kyoko?
I said yes.
So Kyoko's here.
Wait, what?
In a flash, I was wide awake. Whoa, what are you doing here?
It's true.
I'm here to wake you up. Oh, I see. Wait, but my door. It was unlocked. You're unbelievably careless. It was unlocked? Are you serious?
Hey,
Always. You don't have to overreact like that every time you're surprised. What time is it?
correct.
3 o'clock in the morning, of course. It's 3 a.m.? Why was Kyoko waking me up at this hour? Oh, wrong one. I was going to look at the metal plate instead of Kyoko. It's so late, what happened?
Makoto.
I have a favor I need to ask. What's your favor?
So...
Remember what Sakura said at the end of her note? I'm not going to just lay down and die. I will fight you. I want to find out what she meant by that. Okay, but how do you plan to do that? Then Kyoko put her lips next to my ear and whispered, oh. The data center on the 4th floor. What?
Goodbye.
I'll meet you there. Oh my. Without another word, she was gone. What the? Her words reverberated through my half-dazed head. The data center? But I thought it was locked. We do some warpies around at the moment. No, we can't. We have to walk. Oh, let's go to the data center. Made my way into the after-hours school and headed for the data center on the 4th floor. Eventually, I wound up at the data center, but when I arrived, Kyoko's not here. That's weird. She said she'd meet me. She's maybe inside already? I put my hand to the door and with a certain amount of force, it didn't open. I tried again, but it must be locked. What was it Kyoko said? The data center on the 4th floor?
What's this?
Oh, what are you doing at, mister? Ugh. Breaking into locked rooms is incredibly prohibited, don't you know?
Oh, well, I just...
You're trying to tell me you didn't actually bust in yet, right? But I can see that you don't. Don't waste my time telling me crap I can see for myself. You look like you might break in any second, so I just thought I'd give you a friendly reminder. Or are you gonna try and tell me you were sleepwalking or something?
No, nothing like that.
It's 3 o'clock in the morning, for crying out loud. Even I get tired, you know? Stop being weird and go back to bed.
What's wrong now?
Just a second.
Why are you out here making a racket? Kyoko? Yeah. No, you.
Now you too?
You guys?
Whatever, the two of you, just get back to bed. I'm positively exhausted from the class trial.
It's true.
Sure, you got it. Come on, Makoto, let's head back. What?
Hey,
Didn't you hear me? We're leaving. I have no idea what's going on anymore.
shall we go?
Don't worry about it. Let's just go. Okay.
Yeah, go. Get out of here. Shoo, shoo.
So we left and went back to our rooms. And then...
Goodbye.
So, goodbye. Oh, hold on. Listen, what was all that about just now? She woke me up, made me go to the data center, which just so happened to be locked. And then she shows up late and we leave without checking a single thing. What's the point of all that?
Whew.
Don't worry about it. I figured that would be the end of the conversation, just like always, but...
Goodbye.
Well then, good night. Sure. And then that was over. But as I turned to leave...
Mukuro Ikusaba.
Mukuro Ikusaba? Kyoko was right next to me once again, whispering into my ear. Dude, she's just like fucking with you now.
Mukuro Ikusaba. The 16th student, lying hidden somewhere in the school. The one they call the ultimate despair. Watch out for her.
Wow. After lump present. Alta lump present. That's a good one. Good name.
Mukuro Ikusaba. Mukuro Ikusaba.
Mukuro Ikusaba.
The 16th student, lying hidden somewhere in this school. The one they call the ultimate despair. Watch out for her.
Kyoko told me to watch out for her. Mukuro Ikusaba. That was 3 days before the next incident. 3 days before we would be faced with another murder. 3 days before the worst thing so far would reveal itself. It's a 100-mile dash, pain of a junk food junkie. In the meantime, the day after Sakura's class trial, that morning in the dining hall. Interesting. That was an interesting thing. Jump forward 3 days, jump back 3 days. Let's begin the usual post-trial investigation. Well, you don't make small talk or anything, right? We never get straight to the point like that. If you want to keep up with me, you must refrain from pointless small talk. How high is that horse of yours?
Well,
It's like hide his own security. You know, that's like what I think anyway. It's probably a combination. The pink blood is probably a combination of censorship and style choice, maybe. Who knows? Honestly, I don't really care. It doesn't bother me. It suits the game as far as I can tell, but I don't. It's still obvious what it is, regardless of the color.
They keep around the school like a mouse, but the mastermind's pride is as bloated as a cow's udder.
In the name of
And no
my
matter what it
family.
takes, I will rid this world of them. Hey Tucker, you've been like pretty quiet, you know? Man, you're so boring now. You just like sit there like a mushroom. I'm gonna start calling you Miss Mushroom.
What's your deal?
She didn't snap back at you.
Her talking makes things difficult, so I told her not to open her mouth without permission.
What? But if she can't open her mouth, she can't eat or drink water.
I don't care.
How about that?
You okay with that, Togo?
God damn, she really likes being a sub, doesn't she?
Just how long is that rock how low is that rock you're hating under?
Millbee managed to score a SNES Mini at midnight release. No pre-order. It's going to be a bomb-ass birthday gift from a friend of mine. Oh, it's awesome, Brock. I bet they'll really appreciate that. Especially since how hard it's probably going to be to get a hold of them.
Come on.
And yet, I let myself get involved. But it's now finished, and will never allow you to drag me down to your level again.
Let's go.
We're going to begin our search. Stop running your mouth and stop moving your legs.
Pressured by an obviously irritated Byakuya, we all started our exploration. Exploration! It's because you're all a bunch of penises. Pointless platypus. That's why there's penises next to your names. To the 5th floor. Here I am on the 5th floor of Hope's Peak. The 5th floor has been opened up to us, and it's totally different from all the floors we've seen up till now. For some reason, it feels unpleasant. I know, it looked quite nice. So we'll go this way to start. This floor feels different compared to all the others. I'm not sure what it is. Is there some reason for that? I hope it's not anything too creepy. Another classroom. What the hell? Roll? It's locked. You came all this way just to be denied it. The sign in the hall says Biolab. A Biolab that we're forbidden from seeing into. Kind of sounds like something out of an old cheesy horror movie. Just a little bit. Golf Story is an amazing addition to the Switch. Yo, yeah, Golf Story is such a fun little game. Like, I had a lot of fun with it last night. It's just like a little, it's like a weirdly simple little fun game. The golf in it's like legit. Whoa, what the hell? It's extremely Japanese. So extremely Japanese. What Kyoko told me yesterday. What the heck did it mean?
Yukiro Ikusaba,
I'm gonna wet Willy.
the 16th student, lying hidden somewhere in this, the one they call watch out for her.
Kyoko? I'm not going to say anything. Huh? I can't say anything. Kyoko narrowed her eyes. Gaze darted up to the surveillance camera.
Hey,
You understand why, right? She was trying to tell me that whatever it was important. The mastermind couldn't find out. Well, I'm sure they already know. But how did Kyoko get her hands on the information that could be that important?
So then,
We're finished here. She made it very clear that our conversation had come to an end. Just like that, I didn't understand anything any better than before. This room is weird, man. Even though this room is totally enclosed, there's a cherry tree planted here. And it's in full bloom.
hey,
It's quite elegant. This is what you consider elegant?
indeed.
I lived overseas for a long time, so this kind of Japanese-style scenery is refreshing. But considering our situation, isn't it kind of out of place? That target seems pretty far away. Gotta say, pretty proud of my eyesight. Alright. There's a bunch of wooden lockers in here. The wooden lockers and keys remind me of super old public bathhouses. It's a straw post used for sword practice. Did they use it for training here too? Yeah. See what this other room is behind me. Whoa. This place is sweet. Although, those are very big Venus flytraps. What is this? This thing is super weird, super creepy. Fly wasn't supposed to get this big. Is this thing real?
Watch out!
What?
That's a Monokuma flower. I came up with the name myself. Try and touch it and you're in for some real excitement. Your hearts are like, whoa, and the plants are like, snap, and your fleshes are like, blow, I'm dead.
In other words, it's a monstrosity.
It's pretty freaking amazing if I do say so myself. A student at Hope's Peaks added improvement after improvement and created this miracle creature. The ultimate botanist, although they don't go here anymore. They died during the tragedy.
Actually,
By the way, despite how it looks, that flower is super practical. It can eat paper, plastic, even people. So it's totally good for the environment.
Well done.
Such an eco-friendly creation is vital for the future growth of a healthy society. Now that I know, not that I know anything about that myself.
Spouting more and more nonsense, Monokuma eventually disappeared. Whatever it is, I'd better keep my distance.
Yo.
First I thought, like, I saw blue skies, but turns out they just painted the walls and ceiling.
You know?
Oh, but the plants are all real. It's been like a while since I've smelled vegetation. Helps me relax,
What the heck?
That's not what you're thinking, is it? Wait, what? Huh? Why is that? Wait, hang on. Oh, wait. Whose voice was I reading there? Oh, Makoto says, whatever. No, wait. What's for small vegetation? It helps me relax. That's not what I was thinking. Huh? Why is that bad? What? You get it? Do you realize the true horror of plant life? It's there, just beneath the surface. Beneath their, like, calm exterior, it's like always watching and waiting, When they decide they can't just leave us in charge of Earth anymore,
The end is
they'll put their plan for global human extinction into action.
Well,
I'm serious. Alright. This is a chicken coop? What's a chicken coop doing here? This place even has chickens, huh? Just regular chickens, right? Like they don't eat people or lay bombs instead of eggs or something crazy like that. Seems safe. It's a chicken, really? Yeah. Just a regular old chick. Oh, you like chickens too, Makoto? Yeah, I love these little guys. They're like seriously cute, right? There's exactly 5 of them here. Exactly? Yeah, 5, like the number that comes after 4 and before 6, at least in terms of natural numbers. Anyway, wherever the number 5 pops up, that's like a good omen. It contains the mysteries of the cosmos.
I'm at least
So the number of
30%
chickens
right.
will be important at some point now.
It's number of power, you know, a refreshing number on par of the hand squeezed of all natural lemonade. You never let me get a word in edgewise. Just be sure, I should take a look in that tool shed. Was the chicken carcass that was on my bed? Oh, well, you know, I thought it might be a good idea not to leave a half-eaten chicken on my bed for the best part of 2 weeks. There's a lawnmower here. You move this here. Who's actually going to take care of the lawn? So many flower pots. Big ones, little ones, and any size you might need. Maybe I'll grow some flowers to put in my room. Pickaxe? Huh, there's something carved into the handle of this pickaxe. Crazy diamond? I feel like I remember seeing that somewhere. There are different kinds of gardening tools. Crazy diamond. That's not the name of the biker gang, was it? There are different kinds of gardening tools here. Are they trying to get us to become self-sufficient? Bags of fertilizer are piled up. There are so many different kinds to choose from. Shine on, you crazy diamond. You think you've seen everything? What's left? Oh, this, I guess. Yeah, I'm sure that back will be important in some way. I mean, the back, the mine, the back. Someone's back will be important. Some kind of control panel set near the wall. Does it control the air conditioning or something?
It's full of sprinklers.
Sprinklers?
Yeah, it controls the sprinklers in the garden.
Sprinklers are set
Set to go off every morning at 7:30. Don't you dare change it without permission. Of course, the settings panel is locked, so you couldn't change it even if you wanted to.
So that means the sprinklers go off at 7:30 a.m. every morning. Oh, this is, again, weirdly specific. Probably going to be important.
Yep, you got it. It's super user-friendly, which sucks. So if you get here too early, you'll get drenched. So watch yourself. But you're not a little kid, right? You're too old to go running through sprinklers anyway. Or do you have some kind of water fetish? I'm gonna tell everyone.
Oh, he does pee the bed. What the heck else is there to see then? What do you got? Did we talk to you? Oh yeah, we talked to you already. If you look here. Whoa! Grotesque horror of the room struck me hard and fast. What I saw was bad enough, but what I smelled, it was sour, pungent, and possibly rank.
I see.
Smells awful. Smells awful, doesn't it? It must be at least vaguely familiar to you. After all, you've been around your fair share of corpses. Yeah, this blood is red, which is strange. Are you saying it's the smell of death? Their flesh and fat and blood. There was no surprise in his voice, no shock. He was right. I had experienced this smell more than once before. It was the smell of death and despair. The smell here is strong, condensed. It's the smell of a battlefield. Monokuma must have...
What, my fault again? Stop trying to blame everything on me. If you hadn't done what you did, this...
Oh shit, this never would have happened.
No, it's quite the opposite.
The opposite?
Yep, let me give you a itty bitty easy squeezy little hint. As far as this room goes, I don't know a thing. I just left it exactly how I found it.
What?
How's that for a hint? Better than those stupid hints you get from an NPC in those mean old RPGs. Oh, but it's pretty scary, huh? Blood all over the walls and junk. Of course, even in the outside world, people die bloody, gruesome deaths every day. So it's not really a big deal. Just keep your chin up and keep on living, soldier.
What's he talking about? He left it the way he found it? What's the meaning of all this? There were white chalk outlines drawn all over the floor. How many bodies were there? I've seen this kind of thing on detective shows and stuff like that. You always see it in the scene of a murder. At the scene of a murder. Wish I could say I don't believe it. There's blood all over the place. I want to shut my eyes forever against such a ghastly sight. It appears all the bloodstains are dry. And their color has changed as well. Their color changed as well. I think it's safe to assume these stains are considerably old. Oh, there you go, they mentioned the color. This is all really blood? Of course, I wouldn't find it interesting otherwise. And it is interesting, I assure you. What on earth happened in this classroom? He seems like he's enjoying himself. No way can I keep up. No way can I keep up with someone like that. No, not yet. Big Kuya, what about what Monokuma just told us? It's like I'm not even here. He must be lost in thought. Is he really thinking that hard, or is he just flat out ignoring me? Guess I've seen all there is to see up here for now. Once again, nothing I found seems to make any real sense. I need to head back to the dining hall and find out what the others turned up. One after another, everyone made their way to the dining hall. Before too long, it would appear everyone has returned. Still, it's like just the 6 of us. It's barely enough for a decent volleyball team.
Just a second.
That's how I measure things in volleyball teams. Hey, don't be so sourpuss. We gotta think positive. Besides, even if one more person dies, we can still field a basketball team. It's like reverse positive thinking. Anyway, there's no time to be depressed. I like to measure things in sports teams. It's like there's a whole field of footballers amongst us. There's at least a hockey team left. Can we stop this group hug nonsense? We need to find out what everyone was discovered.
Yeah.
I checked all the windows on the 5th floor, front to back. It used to be Sakura's job, but anyway, no dice. There were metal plates on all the windows, just like everywhere else.
Correct.
Which means no chance of escape on the 5th floor either. When I was looking around, I realized something about the layout of the school. What exactly did you notice about the layout of the school?
Just a second.
You took a good look around the 5th floor yourself, didn't you, Makoto? Huh? Why do you ask?
So then,
Because if you did, you must have noticed. The 5th floor is lacking something every other floor has. Bathrooms! Something on all the floors, but not the 5th floor? Are you talking about stairs? Oh. I thought you were talking about... I didn't see any bathrooms there either, but maybe there were. There aren't any stairs leading up from the 5th floor. That's what you're talking about, right? Does that mean the 5th floor is the end?
correct.
I'm finally starting to get a clearer picture of this school. All that's left now is to solve the underlying mystery. But that's like the hardest part.
Okay.
Even if it's hard, we still gotta do it. Yeah, Hina's right. Everything will be okay as long as we work together. I'm sure we'll make it out of this. No, I'm sure. We absolutely will. Make it out, no matter what it takes.
Hey,
My concern is with the biolab. That was the only place on the 5th floor that we couldn't access. The biolab, huh? I wonder what's in there. If it were like a cliche horror game, it'd be some kind of creature, the final boss or tyrant. That's the Resident Evil.
But
We're not in a horror game though, so
Either way, we don't need to worry about it at the moment. Don't bother thinking about something that can't be understood no matter how much you think about it.
Naturally.
Your tiny brains can only do so much, so focus on utilizing them efficiently.
Well,
I don't really like how you said it, but what you said is probably right.
What?
No matter how I said it, it is right. God, this fucking guy. By the way, did any of you find it? The other strange room on the 5th floor. Well, no, strange is a massive understatement. The smell of flesh and blood. The white outlines of countless corpses. It was more dreadful than anything I've encountered here so far. What the hell are you talking about? The smell itself was horrific. Far beyond any normal murder scene. Everybody smelled concentrated.
huh?
Yeah, it's like a visual novel, but with like sort of trials in it. It's a bit more than your average visual novel, which is okay for me. God, I'm glad I didn't see it. I feel like I'm gonna barf just hearing you describe it.
But I mean, like, what the hell happened in that room?
So, in other words,
I can only think of one thing. A large group of people died right there in that room.
A bunch of people like killed in there? Oh, stop! Seriously, I think I'm gonna throw up.
It can't be.
Perhaps that what was meant by the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history. Huh?
Thinking the same thing then. My theory is the mass murder that took place in that room is the incident said to have happened 1 year ago.
The awful scene in that room. That was the tragedy that happened a year ago?
in other words,
Precisely. The tragedy is another name for the genocide of the student body of Hope's Peak Academy. If that's true,
it's all clear.
then that would explain why Hope's Peak was forced to close its doors.
Hey,
I mean, like, I guess it all makes sense, but, like, it's all just so awful.
Not just awful, super awfully awful. They're right. It's beyond awful. It's terrible, tragic, hopeless. But still, how has it not one of us ever heard about something like this happening? Does that mean they really did cover it up? Alright, what did you find? Oh, I shouldn't got Toka.
Hey, be curious.
It seems like Toka wants to say something.
what?
So why are you telling me?
Hey,
Well, because, like, you told her to zip it or whatever. Oh, I'd forgotten about that. Jesus, man, you know, I know you like torturing her, but, like, come on. Well, Toko, if you ain't vapors on your putrid breath, I won't stop you.
You honor me, master. And don't worry, I took care of the odor problem.
Oh, seriously, you just gonna take it?
Shut up, I don't interrupt when master and me are talking. Okay, so what did you want to tell us? Well, I was in C classroom on the 5th floor and, you know, something caught my attention. It was this. A knife? Oh, that thing's huge. It's like Rambo size.
what?
It's a survival knife of some type.
But what is it doing in a classroom?
Well,
And that's the way
The news goes. Mickey D.
pretty sure I shared 5 months a week ago, but I guess time is relative or something.
Mickey D. 5 months of support. Thank you so much. That muscly arm grows and grows. A little bit of middle love for you there. Mickey D. Mickey D. How would I know?
very suspicious.
What are you gonna use that knife for? Like, what are you planning to do to us?
No, I'm not gonna do anything. I just picked it up. I didn't want to leave a knife just lying around.
How about that?
I'd rather have it laying around in the hands of a serial killer.
Don't compare me to her. I'm nothing like her. Listen, more important. Now we have this knife. What are we gonna do with it?
You know?
Well, it ends up in the back of someone apparently, or their stomach.
You just can't let Toko keep it, that's for sure. We don't know what she's gonna do.
What's your
I don't want it anyway. It's too dangerous. So what to do?
So then,
Why don't you hang on to it, Makoto? Huh? Me? Oh yeah, I totally trust Makoto to take care of it.
Okay.
Yeah, then that's that. Oh, hold on, didn't I get to say?
It's all clear now.
It just shows how much they trust you. You should do as they ask.
You sure it's trust? I feel like they're just using me. That was weird. Why did they give me the knife?
Okay.
Okay, so here you go, Makoto. They're acting like I already said yes. Fine. He's so average. He can't even bring it. It's like he's average. His murders will be too average. I guess there's nothing I can do. I'll just keep it in my desk drawer for now. Anyway, that's all I wanted to say. Yeah. They all realized they could take me in a fight even if I had a knife. So they're just like, you can have the knife, because if you want to come up with a knife, I'll take you out.
Yeah, Toko.
Oh, do I still have bad breath? I'm sorry to stink so. I'm so sorry to stink so.
That's fine.
You made a valuable discovery. Good job.
Huh? Did Master just praise me? Hey, good for you. I'm dreaming that I must be dreaming. That I would never experience such a dream. Feels strange. So strange. I'm not reading that. It's weird. She's weird. Isn't the knife in the flash forward? Yeah, they're setting you up. It's not a spoil. It's not. Flash forward's not spoilers, people. Oh my god. They give you a thing and then they build up and see all these things that happen with it and stuff. Whenever I look at Toko these days, it makes me like feel sad.
You know?
Well, there's like a big garden up on the 5th floor. And I like found more than one thing to be worried about. Stupidly like large plant, and like a chicken coop, and like a tool shed.
Monokuma, that was called a Monokuma flower. Even touching it seems dangerous, so we have to be careful.
It's totally a man-eating plant. I'm pretty sure it's like different from the ones that live in the pipe though.
Wow. Good Mario nod.
Anyway, it's like much benefit from the sprinkler system as much as anything else in there.
Oh yeah, apparently the sprinklers come on like every morning at 7:30 on the dot.
Yeah, remember that? You don't want to like get drenched and catch a cold.
Yeah.
Well, you don't have to worry. They say idiots never catch cold, you know?
Of course not, because idiots like never get wet.
I think you're thinking of ducks. Something to worry about you, hero. Can you tell me what 10 plus 10 is?
Hey, come on, you don't always have to call me dumb.
I'd be stuck.
I may have been like held back like 3 times, but like, it doesn't make me stupid. But like, if it make you happier, I'll answer your dumb question. What was the question again?
Oh, don't worry. You just answered it.
You know?
A couple of these, haven't we? They're like a bunch of chickens in the chicken coop, right?
That's right, 5 chickens.
I love chickens. Let's raise them up big and fat. And we can make like fried chicken. Ooh, a barbecue. Decisions. Oh, how about raw? Because there's like nothing fresher than raw, right?
Pretty sure they'd kill you.
What? Yo, we're just having raw, man.
No.
Nothing better than a good old raw chicken.
You noticed it too, huh?
That pickaxe.
What?
Huh? What about the pickaxe?
Well, there was a pickaxe in the tool shed, and the words "crazy diamond" had been carved into the handle. Haven't we seen that phrase somewhere before? Crazy diamond? That does sound kind of familiar, I think.
it's true.
I don't just think, I know. We've definitely seen that phrase before. Huh? Where? Oh, that's it, I remember. Yeah, that's the thing. Yep. It was on Mondo's uniform, on the back of his jacket. Yes, it's her favorite place to go. Yeah. jacket is the same thing, right? Crazy diamond.
I see.
You're absolutely right. But why would that be on the pickaxe in the garden?
Could it be?
Mondo must have like snuck in there and done it, right?
Not possible.
But we didn't have access to the garden until today.
That's right.
And maybe Mondo brought it with him when he first came here and Monokuma confiscated it? Brought his trusty pickaxe with him. Whatever the reason, that's what stuck out to me in the tool shed. Pickaxe connected to Mondo.
Well, what stuck out to me wasn't the pickaxe at all.
Huh? Then what did?
Yo,
Well, what I noticed was the lawnmower. I figured maybe like we can use it to call for help.
How are you gonna call for help with a lawnmower?
I don't know, maybe I can use it to like make crop circles or something. Yeah, that's it. I'm gonna make crop circles.
well,
And we can like use those to like, call for help.
What the heck's happened to you? You weren't like this in the beginning, you know?
you know?
Well, back then my personality hadn't quite solidified yet.
I like that. I like that's like a lot. So that's a good little commentary on sort of like writing, character development, writing and stuff.
Well, back then my personality hadn't quite solidified yet. It's solidified,
I didn't think it was possible, but I'm more disappointed in you now than I've ever been.
Well, I think that's all the new information we have for now.
Yo,
So like, what do we do now?
Hmm.
There. So today, you're all under my command. But before we proceed, I need to figure something out.
no way.
Jeez, how cocky can you be, man? You're like, bust through the ceiling if your head gets any bigger.
So what is it you want to figure out?
Kyoko's identity.
Huh?
Well,
Kyoko's identity? But Kyoko is Kyoko, right?
Yeah, but who is she? The rest of us have a clear, definable reason for having been selected to attend Hope Peaks Academy. Hina's the ultimate swimming pro. Hiro's the ultimate clairvoyant. And even Makoto is the ultimate lucky student, which is stupid. More unlucky than lucky these days, but... So what about Kyoko? Can anyone tell me what she is? Well, now you mention it, she's like, never told us.
Well, Kyoko doesn't really like talking about herself anyway, right?
It's not a matter of what she likes or doesn't like. This is a matter of trust. Can you trust someone who's unwilling to reveal their true identity? We need to avoid raising any more unnecessary suspicion. So, Kyoko, it's time you told us.
I can't. Why wouldn't you tell us?
Wrong.
I didn't say I wouldn't. I said I can't.
What the heck?
What?
What do you mean?
So,
Because I don't remember. What? I have no memory of what I am. You have no memory? You mean amnesia? Classic excuse.
What?
Oh, that old tool in the writer's book, in the writer's tool shed, the amnesia. The ultimate mime.
The ultimate waifu. If I thought you had a sense of humor, I'd say you were joking. But if this is a joke, I'm not laughing.
this is.
You can't be serious right now, can you? I knew you wouldn't believe me. That's why I didn't say anything.
however,
But it doesn't matter. Either way, the truth will make itself clear before we're done.
What?
So you have no intention of telling us. Then I can no longer stand by and do nothing.
hey,
What are you gonna do? Torture me?
Nothing so barbaric as that.
It's all clear.
I will simply limit your options. I can't allow you to engage in any further suspicious activity.
what?
Limit my options?
Just give
Give,
up.
give me the key to your room.
But if she gives you her room key, she can't go to sleep in her room. She'll be breaking a school regulation.
If she doesn't want that, she'll talk. It's easy. All she has to do is tell us about herself.
Try and take the key from her. Just hold on, a fret like that.
That's fine.
Fine, I understand.
Good, you're finally in the mood for conversation.
Without saying a word, Kyoko walked right up to Byakuya and held out the her key room to him.
It can't be.
You damn fool. Why do you refuse to talk?
Because
Whenever I want to or not, I can't. All I can do is keep telling you that.
So,
Yeah, it's like, I demand your key. And you expect her to give it to you. Like, no fight at all. Just like, I'll take that key now. Maybe she really did lose her memory. If you think about it, like, it doesn't sound like totally impossible. This is like the worst school ever. Like, where only the worst stuff happens, right? Amnesia would kind of fit right in.
However,
The worst school where only the worst things happen? Do you really mean that? Huh?
hey,
Can you really be sure that life here has been filled with only the worst things? What do you mean? Perhaps I've said too much. Kyoko then turned her back on us and without a word began to walk away.
Come on.
Where do you think you're going?
goodbye.
Don't worry, I'm not going to do anything to harm any of you. Those were her last words as she left. Kyoko's last words. The dining hall was silent. The only sound was the door opening and closing as Kyoko left the room.
What the heck?
Whoa, what's her deal?
But
I think you went too far taking her room key like that. For her, that wasn't far enough. Oh, but maybe she gets off on the attention. I can't believe her enjoying getting yelled at. Good, that face she pulls is creepy.
You're getting noisy again, Toko.
Come on.
Sorry, I can still hear you. The sound of your breathing, of your heart beating, it grates on me. You trying to die? I mean, I know how you feel, but
What's Kyoko gonna do now? Plus the situation. It's just like before. It's no different from when everyone started accusing Sakura. And I'm no different either. I still can't stop anyone.
what the hell are you yelling all of a sudden?
cause
Look.
Whoa, it's you! How have you been standing there?
I'm very, very angry.
Angry at what?
And the thief. Yes, that's right. I'm very sad to tell you there's a thief in your midst.
What?
My precious.
Wow.
They stole it.
You're precious?
your teacher had such faith in you. And this is how you repay me?
With betrayal. Reality is filled with so many hardships, isn't it? No wonder people run away into their fantasies.
But what the heck is your precious?
Shut up! I hope all of you get stuck in a hiring freeze and die penniless on the street.
That is a weird threat. And he's gone. Like, what the heck was that about?
So,
He said something about his precious getting stolen? Does anyone have any idea what that might mean?
It's likely to have something to do with Kyoko.
Huh?
Who else other than her would be willing and able to steal something from Monokuma?
Did Kyoko really steal something from Monokuma? If that's true, what was it? And why would she do that? I'm gonna quest to destroy the ring. No, I'm right, Don Slippo. Most of the extra stuff in these seems to be fan service silly stuff.
Announcement. It is now 10 p.m. As such, it is officially nighttime. Soon the doors to
Plus,
the
I'm gonna be
dining
stopping
hall
in a
will
minute
be
now
locked,
anyway, so
and
I've forgotten if you tell me now
is
anyway.
Strictly prohibited. Okay then.
Uh-oh, we need to get out of here.
You know?
We can, talk about this tomorrow and, about Kyoko. However, after what just happened with Monokuma and Kyoko, I feel there's something in the air. I would suggest you take extra precautions tonight. Stay in your rooms. Don't go wandering around.
well,
Not like we need you to tell us that.
Goodbye.
Well, then let's disperse. I'll see you all tomorrow.
Following his lead, each of us went back to our rooms. That's right. I need to put away the knife that I got from Toko. I think the safest place for it will be in my desk drawer. But anyway, is Kyoko really going to be okay? She can't get into her room. What's she going to do? Is there something I can do? Something I can... As I opened my eyes, I realized I'd fallen asleep without realizing it. But more important, did I hear the doorbell? Kyoko?
Hey,
I'll be waiting for you in the dressing room. See you there. Hey, wait, Kyoko! Without acknowledging me, Kyoko disappeared into the depths of the darkened hallway. I know we're not supposed to go out during nighttime, but I can't just not go. Okay.
hey.
Sorry for asking you to meet up with me so late. It's okay, I'm used to it.
Correct.
Indeed.
So then,
Well then, let's get straight to the point. It's something you can't talk about right in front of the surveillance cameras, right? So does that mean... Does this have something to do with whatever it is you stole from Monokuma? Monokuma told us earlier that someone had stolen something from him. Was it you?
indeed.
That's right. So I was right. But why did you steal?
So,
I stole this. A key? Looking at it, I could tell it wasn't just any key. It was shaped like Monokuma. It was probably the only key of its kind on Earth. Sure, make that assumption. Where did you get this?
so,
From the headmaster's room. What? You snuck into the headmaster's room? But wasn't it locked?
however,
The lock was broken. What?
correct.
It was Sakura. She did it for us. She did?
Indeed.
Remember what she said in her note? I'm not going to just lay down and die. I will fight you. So Sakura broke into the headmaster's room for us?
That's right.
That's right, so that we could uncover whatever secrets might lay hidden within. She did that for us. She violated the school regulations to help us. She already decided to die, so her last act was to defy the rules of this place.
Indeed.
I noticed the room was open after the class trial was over yesterday. But if I just strolled into the room, Monokuma would have noticed right away, which is why I used you as a decoy. Oh, so you asked me to meet you at the data center in order to...
Correct.
Correct. I wanted you to draw Monokuma's attention. I took that opportunity to sneak into the headmaster's room, and as a result, I found this key. Well, he's not all omnipotent then, I suppose. Omniscient in this scene. This if you can like distract him like that. Wow. Then what you told me about yesterday, did that come from the headmaster's room too?
Mukuro Ikusaba, the 16th.
Yes. Oh no, we've had you've replayed that scene like 4 times now. Did you find out it's a classic anime move? Did you find out about the Mukuro Ikusaba while you were there?
Indeed.
I did find a file in the headmaster's room that talked about her, yes. I don't know all the details yet, but one thing I do know is that Mukuro Ikusaba is dangerous. Dangerous?
In other words,
She may very well be the mastermind. But mastermind? But didn't Alter Ego say that the headmaster was probably the mastermind?
wrong.
No, the headmaster isn't the mastermind. There's a lot of master happening here. Master. I'm sure of that. What? I don't have proof yet, but I have no doubt I'm right. It makes such a strong statement without proof. It's not like Kyoko at all. But if it isn't the headmaster, does that mean Mukuro Ikusaba really could be the mastermind? Anyway, this key is the one big opportunity we've been waiting to get our hands on. Now that we've grasped it, we can't let it go, can we? Sure, but I mean, what's this key even unlock?
So...
I don't know yet, which is why I need you to draw Monokuma's attention again while I go out and find out. Wait, so you're planning on sneaking back in again? You can't, that's way too dangerous. You want me to draw his attention, but we don't actually know there's just one mastermind, right? If there's more than one person watching us.
Is that right?
But they didn't catch me last night, right? Maybe we just got lucky.
Hey.
Or maybe the mastermind can't monitor us and control Monokuma at the same time. Huh? Like I said, we didn't get caught last night. But as you said, maybe it was pure luck. Which is why we're going to run the experiment one more time. And if we're successful again, then what may have just been a lucky guess will be proven true. As Kyoko talked, she was calm and collected as ever. Couldn't help but just stand there and listen.
Hey,
If it's true that the mastermind can't watch us and control Monokuma at the same time, then there would have to be a period of time where the mastermind is vulnerable. What we need to do is find out for sure if that's actually true and if we can exploit it. Maybe, but I got like this dirt on the back of my neck. No matter what the reward, the risk is just too high. When I think what might happen if we fail,
why is that?
I don't think you need to worry all that much. After all, minimum restrictions, you are free to explore Hope Peak Town at your discretion. No restrictions have been placed on our efforts to solve the mystery, am I wrong? Even when I took the key, I didn't break any rules as far as I can tell. But if the mastermind decides to do something, all the rules in the world won't matter. You could just kill us all without a second thought. I see. In that case, even if the plan fails, we'll still be able to prove or disprove our hypothesis. What?
Correct.
In a moment of crisis, will the mastermind break their own rules or adhere to them no matter what?
In other words,
we gain something whether we succeed or not. Now there's no reason not to do it, right? But
if you spend all your time trying to avoid danger, you'll never move forward.
we know the danger, but if that risk means solving the mystery, we have no choice.
Hey.
Am I wrong? At that moment, I finally realized I had never seen the slightest hint of fear or despair in Kyoko's eyes. Her gaze was firmly fixed on the mystery ahead, the enemy standing before us, and with that in view, she just smiled. I can't change how I feel, and I wouldn't if I could. Then Kyoko took something from her coat pocket and held it out to me. Huh? What is this?
It's true.
Consider it a symbol of my determination. Don't open it yet. Only open it if something ever happens to me. If something happens?
However,
I'm not planning on dying, but there's always a chance of it. And a death without meaning is unappealing.
Hey.
Please, I want you to hold on to this for me. Fine, I'll hold on to it just because you asked me to. But I'm going to give it back at some point. You can be sure of that.
Indeed.
Yes, of course.
Hey.
Oh, and one more thing. You can't tell anyone else about what I've discovered. Sure, because there's a chance the mastermind might find out, right?
Indeed.
Well, there's that too. Huh? You mean there's something else?
Well...
It's nothing. Forget I said anything. I can't just forget that easily.
So then...
Okay, then shall we begin?
Makoto.
I'm counting on you, Makoto. I just have to get Monokuma's attention, right? Well, I'll give it my best shot.
Goodbye.
I'm going on ahead. The rest is up to you. Her curt goodbye was no different from any other time. Unlike every other time, she moved at a brisk pace as she left. What wasn't like every other time was the sudden knot I felt in my stomach as I watched her walk away. No, everything's gonna be fine. I know it. Yeah, and that is, she's like, Ace of Spades, and then you open it up like a year later and it's the Ace of Spades and you're like, fuck. No, wait, that doesn't make sense. You could just seen the card and put it in there. That doesn't make any sense. Talking to myself helped shake off some of my anxiety. And I got, like, you open the letter and the letter's like, I know you're on the toilet right now, and you're on the toilet, and you're like, fuck, what? Okay, let's do this. Hey, Monokuma, can you see me, right? Get out of here, I got a bone to pick with you. And a few moments later...
Monokuma! Well, this is a surprise, you being the one to call me out. Hey, by the way.
Huh?
What were you and Kyoko up to? Going to the bathhouse? Just the two of you in the middle of the night? Definitely a hot and steamy moment, wouldn't you say? So warm and wet. So wet and warm. I bet you guys.
Remove to confirm with local and internationals. Is that like a sort of meta joke? Remove to conform with local and international censorship laws?
All over her, didn't you? Not gonna talk. Not gonna talk, huh? Sure, I get it. Well, whatever. Unlike you, I have absolutely no interest in late-night bath scenes. Because I like to maintain a healthy life of observation, far away from X-rated exploits.
Did I get the EU or the US version of the Super Nintendo Classic? Well, I mean, it'd be weird if I got the US version in the EU. So it's the EU version. Oh, so is this why there's no surveillance cameras in the bathhouse?
A bullseye.
Or is it maybe because the lens gets all fogged up and you can't see anything anyway?
Huh.
Sounds like that's the bullseye to me.
Anyway, you want all that trouble to get me out here. Now what do you want?
Oh, well, there's just something I wanted to confirm with you.
Oh, whether I'm a mademoiselle or dude fella?
But yeah, it's the EU version. I don't think you can get the US version over here. Unless you order it from the US. Actually, there is.
What?
What?
Seriously? Oh, then what am I my entire existence? That's enough. I'll get stuck if I think about it too much, so what did you really want to ask me?
Oh, well, you told us earlier that your Precious had been stolen. What's this Precious of yours?
Well, listen, I'm sure this is a silly question. No way it's possible and all, but, is that seriously what you dragged me out here to ask me? You gotta be kidding me. You gotta be 100 megaton freaking kidding me. You're not gonna ask something useful like how to get the best honey or ursine breeding tips? This is just crazy. Are all prepubescent boys as nutty as you? God, you're so annoying. Fine, I'll tell you it was a key and a... That's it.
And a vagina. What was the second thing?
It's a blank, stupid, a secret. Fill in yourself. Making me trudge all the way out here for that. I'd like to see what's going on.
I didn't go to vagina. I just was like, oh, 6 letters. I went for censored. It's a signed photograph of Steven Seagal eating a carrot.
And the next time you summon me for something so stupid, I'll open up your skull and find out.
Dropping more than a few swear words, Monokuma stormed off. Phew. I hope I kept him distracted long enough. Now all I can do is wait and hope Kyoko makes it out okay. No, she'll be fine. It's Kyoko after all. I'm sure she's fine, right? I went back to my room and laid down, doing my best to settle my nerves and get back to sleep.
Monokuma Theater, brought to you by Spike Toonsoft Company Limited.
TV's playing scenes. Whoa, what the fuck? Sakura's Revenge is the game the world's been waiting for. Unfortunately, development's been cancelled. Of course, enough people buy Danganronpa, who knows? So buy copies for you and all your friends. What the hell? This game's getting really weird.
This super stylish, super fashionable game was cancelled during development? But I'll start back up again if Danganronpa sells well. And you guys have to recommend it to your friends too.
Oh my god. Dude, this is getting weirdly fourth wall for me now.
Good morning, everyone. Get ready to...
Alright. That's it. That's it. I'm done. Full day of Monokuma in. I hope you enjoyed the stream and this wonderful bit of Danganronpa. You know, if you're watching on YouTube, then that's probably it for now. You're done. Bye.